First competitor about to start is Angel Bonjov from Macedonia. He's been doing lots and lots of runs all week. A young guy. I think he's only just 16 and in senior competition. So it's super nice to see the improvement he's made over the week. He's made lots and lots of mistakes, just gets back in, has another go, learns from it. That's really nice to see. He's the next generation of the sport. Macedonia, nicely through. He's just taking his time. Wants to get a time on the board. It's nice. Now he should be safely through to the finish now. It's very nice to see. Well done, Angel. Coming round. The best men will be getting down into the low 40 seconds sort of time. Here we have Yves Wemmer from Luxembourg.
Just gone over the block there, but he's still pulling hard round the corner.
Looks like he's disappointed with that, but he's into first place for now. Number 53, Xavier Mireles Prat from Spain. Did 51.37 in his first run. Looks like he's paddling nicely, got a good line through here. Most of the men are opting to go for the right line through the stopper. They've kind of got the strength to hold the boat on line and to the right. I think this is going to be a good time. A big improvement from his first run. I think they've missed the beam somehow. Let's see what time he gets. Polish athlete next. Jacek Bransky from Poland, one of the development paddlers. He's going through the middle of the stopper, but he didn't get too wet, didn't stop him. He's having a very good run so far. He's got the last few waves and rapids to negotiate towards the finish. I think it's going to be a good time.
Yep, put him in third place so far.
On course now, Slovakian athlete Jakub Piskačík.
Nicely down the first section and through the important part. Sneaking through the middle bit there.
Yeah, you don't want to be, you just got to be just on the edge of that stopper just to get a nice line. Gives you a nice line into the next section. A little bit into the eddy. Maybe caught his back of his boat slightly, and he's just fighting again a little bit to get back in the flow and pick up the boat speed towards the finish. Christopher Massini from Germany just entered the course. Coming to this is jump stopper. He's done that very nicely. Got a nice high stroke rate. 46.44 on the first run, which is a very credible time. You can see he's got good rotation through his core. Very nice. Oh, he's just slight mistake. He can still recover that. Just stuck in the eddy a little bit. He's got to re-accelerate. You'll see him go, go, go for the finish. And now I've got Nick Boreham joining me on commentary.
Hi there, everyone. It's good to be back on commentary. Oh, what an exciting race we've been seeing so far today. We are now in Heat 2 of the men's K1. We saw some big upsets during the first heat with some of the major players not making it through, so now is the last chance to go. Currently on the course we have
Sebastian Verhaar from the Netherlands. He wasn't happy after his first run. I think he got a DNF. He had a swim just before the finish. Looks like he's not too happy with his second run, and he's just cruising on down to the finish. Okay, next on course from Senegal, Wally Ndeye.
Yeah, he's here representing all of Africa, really, at this World Championships, and it's good to see paddlers from slightly further afield. This is quite a European-dominated sport, but we're always happy to see paddlers from further afield coming in, joining in, and I hope to see a good result for him.
Yeah, I think he's going to beat his first run time of 56.31. Yes, big improvement.
Fantastic.
Big improvement.
Into 6th place.
From Italy, we have Leonardo Pontarolo, son of the famous Robert Pontarolo. From Valstagna in Italy, getting a nice line.
Yeah, that was very smooth through there. This is a really, really difficult course. The water pushes and pulls you in every single direction, and all of the mistakes just multiply down the course. Taking a little bit of eddy there towards the bottom, but hopefully carrying his speed.
Looking like a very credible time. He was over a minute on the first run into first place. And dare I say it, that time might just be good enough to get through to the final.
Ah, we seem to have someone swimming here. That looks to be
Sergio Rupaz.
Just before the start line.
Before the start line. Can we see what number it is?
It's 46 swimming there.
Yes, that's Sergio.
Ah,
unfortunate. Well. Raf Luca on the start line. Son of Pascal Luca, famous Dutch paddler. Competed a lot for Switzerland back in his day. Competed in whitewater and marathon. And now his lad is looking to follow in his footsteps. Really attacking across the flat. The entry through here is really crucial. It looks like he's negotiated not quite on line. He got pulled into the eddy a little bit. And then he's just on track. Nice and tight line. But he's pulling very well. He's going for the inside line. Oh, that was lovely. Nice line, Raf. Let's see, don't cut this too tight. Going to fight the eddy a little bit now. It's so subtle, isn't it, Nick, on the lines? You just one tiny
really
degrees off.
Really difficult. It's a matter, honestly, it's a matter of inches, particularly as you're skirting around some of those waves. You want to be missing the white foamy bit that is recirculating out, but also you don't want to be jumping into the eddy that's just to the side of it. And yeah, matter of inches, matter of degrees, and it can pull you off, and then the run is all over.
And now on course we have Alberto Migliosi from Italia. Just had a little tail tap, a little bit too tight there. Nicely down past the right of the stopper though. That's a good line into there. He's not turned early, he's in the flow. Just stalled the boat a little bit there. Be digging deep, try and grab the water. But again, I think this is going to be quite a respectable time. Not as fast as Leonardo's, but it'll be good.
3 seconds down though. Might struggle to make final with that one.
So 44.41 is still the time to beat in the men's K1.
Yeah, we now have Jakub from Poland. Not many Polish paddlers out here on the wild water scene, but again, always happy to see more.
Poland have a strong, good heritage in sprint and also slalom now and marathon racing.
Yeah, and those are all disciplines that transfer very well into wild water paddling, particularly sprint and slalom.
He's just lost the line a little bit there. He's lost the boat speed out, and it costs you big as soon as you lose the boat speed.
Yeah, when that boat slows down, you really become at mercy of the water, and it's very punishing and unforgiving in that sense.
Now we have Oliver Sugar
Oh yes, from
from
Slovakia.
Slovakia. Do you know him?
I do, yes. He had a bit of fun at the Euros in Metsana earlier this year. He managed to snap his paddles during the sprint race, so here's hoping that he has a slightly better run of it. Digging deep, but a little bit far around the outside. I don't think he wanted to be there.
No, that's
And,
going to cost him. Oh, and he's
yeah.
stuck on that block. No.
Ooh, that's painful.
Yes.
These second runs are really a ride or die type of situation. You've got to put in everything. It's a high jeopardy situation, and sometimes it just doesn't come out in your favour. There he is, dunking his head in the water in frustration.
Another Slovakian athlete, Lukas Zurila, on course. How's he looking?
Is it looking okay? Oh, a little bit too much of that stopper though, and that will take some of the boat speed out and slow him down. Hopefully he can rebuild it up through this section. The Slovakians were calling that section the because after that big stopper it just gets very steep and wavy. But here he is, tracking it in, just trying to grab some of that eddy to make it around the corner to the finish. And he comes over, time of just over 50 seconds, into provisional 9th place, but I think we will see him bump down and out. Just a reminder, 10 paddlers from this heat go through to the final.
And here we have Bohan Malovanyi from Ukraine. Looks like he's come from a slalom background, paddling with slalom blades.
Yeah, the slalom paddlers often have excellent boat control skill. But sometimes they don't have the forwards paddling technique of the sprinters. He's doing okay there, but the boat has unfortunately slowed, and now he's fighting to get it back on track a little bit. Yeah, you can just see him easing off there to regain control.
He's
Control.
recovered that really nicely. And
Yeah.
again,
We will see him cross the line, but yeah, unfortunately that mistake has cost him a little bit, and I imagine he'll be a little bit annoyed. But all a learning experience. Slovakia, of course, Ukrainian.
okay, Claudiu Babos Molnar from Romania. Of course, he had one of the development athletes, been working with Czech and Italian coaches all week. Has made massive improvements. Got a very credible first run time.
Yeah, Romania, of course, another great canoeing nation. Less featured in Wildwater in recent years, but good to see it making a comeback.
Yeah,
And you can hear the crowd cheering him on. All of our development athletes here are very well supported by the crowd, and particularly by the Czechs who've done a lot of coaching with them.
Okay, from Germany, in the centre of the course, Jasper Zentgraf. He had a very credible first run time of 45.61, so let's see if he can improve on that. Current leader is 44.41. Still Leonardo Pontarolo. Nice time into second place. There's still a lot of athletes to come though, so it's not guaranteed, and it is super competitive.
Now we have Nicholas from Germany. He was looking like he took on the waves quite a lot in that first section, but hopefully he can get the boat back up to speed. Really strong paddler. Nicely tucked to the side of that stopper though. He should hopefully carry some of his speed down. Did an excellent job there of staying in the water and in the flow. And then nicely out of those waves down the bottom section, and now can you just grab the water to get round the corner. Wow, what a great time from Nicholas there. Just 0.1 behind Pontarolo.
He'll be pleased with that. 2-second improvement from his first run. Now we have Ivo Lammers from the Netherlands.
Lovely paddler. It was great to see him over our ECA Cup race in Llangollen in Wales last year. And he'll be looking for a strong result today, as he got in the ECA Cups.
He's going very well at the moment. Negotiating those waves, gone a little bit wide. He's just going to have to fight the boat a bit to get the skid off and accelerate. Yeah, he's going to have lost a little bit of time there.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be not too bad a time.
Still going to be in the realms.
Slower than his first run though, unfortunately.
He'll be annoyed at that.
Okay, now from the Czech Republic, and you'll hear the crowd just entering the start, is Mikulus Zapleta. Just going over the jump stopper. Just
very tight, but still on line. The Czechs, this is their home, and they know this course like the back of their hand. And he is expertly manoeuvring that line down there, just avoiding all of those big stoppers, keeping the boat in the moving water. And I think this could be a very quick time if he holds it together.
Yes, I think so. I think that's going to be the new leader. Last few seconds. Let's see how we go. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Smashed it. 1.5 seconds in front almost.
If he had done that time in the first heat, he would have qualified straight through.
Here we have Tim Bradel from Austria.
He's come out a little bit wide there and ended up going around the jump stopper. Now he's trying to see if he can get it back on track, but it is difficult. Once you come out wide, you start wiggling and snaking a little bit, and it costs energy to turn the boat that you could have otherwise spent putting into it to go faster and go forwards.
I suspect I used to compete against his dad back in the day, Nick. Gunter Bredel is now the chairman of the Austrian Canoe Federation as well.
Wow, real canoeing dynasty there. There we go, he is into 7th place. That will probably not quite be good enough for finals, not with some of the strong paddlers coming down now.
Marcel Blum from Germany.
Well, I was about to say he's definitely one to watch, but he just had to scrub off some speed there through the jump stopper to avoid eddying out. We'll have to see now if he can pull it back.
Yeah, he's just fighting. Looks like he's fighting the water a little bit. He's got it back on track now. He's got the boat running. You can see he's really moving. He's got it back up to speed.
Yeah, he's a big, strong paddler. All going through the eddy again, though. Sometimes it can be quicker if it's shorter. Down
I think
into 6th.
that's going to be lucky to make the final. On course is Yitos from Rodriguez Leon from Spain. One of the most experienced of the Spanish paddlers. Going a bit deep in the jump stopper, didn't quite get that as smooth as it can be done.
Yeah, he's just fighting it round, putting in multiple strokes on the right there.
Yeah, we've found you've really got to kind of slow the stroke rate, get really big, deep, powerful strokes and hang on to the water rather than trying to get the cadence up too high until you feel the boat settle and have it running. But he's got the nose following the stern really nicely there and round to the finish, but it's going to be too slow for a place in the final, I think.
Yeah, 50 seconds down in provisional 15th place.
Kilian Mersmans from Belgium, just entering under the bridge.
The Belgians are a really strong nation at the moment, and he is cutting it quite close there, straight over that bollard. That is going to hurt his chances. It's good to see that he's not giving up though, and he's still pulling hard, trying to get it back on track. Coming in with those nice deep strokes.
I think he has called it a day.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it is. Cornel Bretcher from Switzerland. Is this the chap, Nick, that looks slightly like our Freddie Brown?
It may well be. We have many doppelgangers out here in Wildwater racing.
I'm pretty sure that's him. Even Freddie Brown mistook himself to him in one photo once.
Oh,
really nice line.
Yeah, that was beautiful paddling. No wonder Freddie Brown wants to be him.
He's picking up the stroke rate now. He was very smooth down there, so I think this is going to be quite a reasonable time, you know.
Yeah, the Swiss again, another really strong nation. And coming down into 4th place. It might be good enough, but it will be close.
Yeah, I think we've still got over 20 competitors to come, so this is going to be getting to the sharp end now. Where it gets really competitive, really tight.
Yeah.
We have Josip Zlonzak from Croatia.
Yeah, looking good down there, but ooh, a little bit hard over those bollards. He managed to avoid that, but now he needs to get up this, get up the speed through this section and try and make up for that mistake.
Yeah, he's got the boat running again. He ran that section really nicely. Just slightly offline again. Here we have Blagoj Kuchinov from Macedonia. Yes.
Always great to see the Macedonians out. They always make the effort to come afar to all of the events that they can manage, and they've been getting better and better over the years.
Yeah, they've brought quite a young team here. I think their youngest paddler is just 16 years old. He's had a good line through there. He's got the boat running nicely, and it's probably 5 seconds away, so it's going to be a respectable time, I think, as well.
Yeah, just coming down, and 48 seconds. That's very respectable.
And here is the orchestrator of the Macedonian team, Ljubomir Spazic from Macedonia.
Yeah.
He's organising next week's World Cup race. So he just got stopped there completely, didn't he?
He did, but he's a big, strong lad,
Yes.
and he can really pick the boat back up to speed again. So hopefully it's not going to cost him too much. Very stylish there in their red boats, and his flag printed on the helmet as well.
He's been competing in slalom and whitewater for the last 18 years.
16th place.
And I'll be racing against him shortly in the Masters event this afternoon.
Well,
Now-
best of luck for that.
Now we have Jacob Holmes from Great Britain.
Jacob, ex-slalom paddler, really excellent on the rough there and beautifully timing his strokes through that stopper. He was the quickest in our team selection, so we're hoping big things for him.
He's been just struggling down this section a little bit, but he's got that just under control, and just under control could be good enough. There's going to be a big improvement on his first run time, I think, which was 48.12.
Coming in now into seventh place. And that was a great effort.
Another British paddler, someone we know, Edward McIntosh.
Eddie's relatively fresh. He was part of the under-23 team this year, and he's been getting stronger and stronger. And it was, I don't want to say it was a bit of a surprise that he made the sprint team, but it was a little bit of an upset, knocking out some of the other strong paddlers that we have. And I think he's really fighting to prove that he deserves this slot, and he's been doing excellent.
Yes. Comes from my home original canoe club, Macclesfield District, where I learned the trade. They taught me to paddle, they taught Eddie to paddle.
And they clearly did a good job as he comes into 10th place.
Yeah, very, very similar time to his first run. And another Spanish paddler, Guillermo Fidelio de Leon.
Yeah, that was a nice line through that top stopper. Just kept the boat running and moving, and he's carefully negotiated around there. Coming into the real crux now. That big stopper. Oh, he was overcooked it a little bit. Narrowly managed to avoid going into the bank there. But now I'll just be battling to get the speed back onto the boat, get it running, get the tail following the nose again through this last corner. But I think that has been quite a costly mistake, and he'll probably be, into 47 seconds.
Okay, now we're on to the first of the Slovenian paddles, John Senk. Slovenia are super strong in this sprint event.
Yeah, it really is their speciality. They've of course got Nedge captaining the team, who's made it through on the first run.
Along with Anza, who also made it through.
Yeah, and I believe Tjais as well.
Yes.
So they locked out 3 of the 5 spots in the first heat. And now he will be looking to follow his teammates through.
Yes, he had a 44.47 in his first run. He's just got caught a little bit there. Into fifth.
Into fifth place.
With a bit of luck, he'll be joining his teammates later. Now Paul Winkler from Austria.
Ah, yes. I've been racing against Paul since my return to Wildwater. Lovely chap, and it's been great to see him improving over the years. That was very nice through there, just a little bit, but probably about the correct amount of stopper he's taken on. Very smooth, and back out into the centre, which is where you want to be.
Yeah, so it's very direct. There was very little steering going on. A little bit too much of that wave. Dragging today, you see the boat's just stalled a little bit, so he's got to pick it back up. He's going to have to work for this.
46, 47, 48. Oh, that's tough, but an excellent effort from the young Austrian.
Now we have Alan Porobski from Slovakia.
Ah, yes. He's always been very welcoming as part of the Slovakian team. And one of my closest competitors, actually, in recent years. He's got a very nice distinctive bird pattern on the boat, and he's gotten a little bit out of shape down there, but he'll be pulling back and trying to get that boat back on track and moving again.
And working hard, picked the stroke rate up, across to the finish line.
There we go, into 11th place.
He's improved on his first run time. Now we have Freddie Brown from Great Britain on course. He was slightly disappointed with his first run.
Yeah, he's put a lot of effort into studying this course, trying to find the absolute best line, comparing both his runs, his teammates' runs, and also some of the other competitors.
He's going to be disappointed.
Yeah, he's just slightly off.
Just not running for him today, and he's got caught again by that eddy. Oh, fight it, Freddie.
Yeah.
He'll be disappointed.
His sister, of course, the famous Hannah Brown, who has previously been world champion. It's a strong canoeing family, and this might not be Freddie's day, but I'm certain that that day will come.
Absolutely. Nevin Klut now from Serbia on course. Oh, and he's just caught that eddy.
Ah.
Looks like he realised it's game over for his championships.
Now, it's just a bit of a sad progression down the course to the finish.
And it's a shame, he's been paddling so well all week.
Yeah. We've had training sessions alongside him and the other Serbians, and they've been looking very strong. So
yes,
that's a disappointing end, but that is sometimes the nature of the sport, isn't it, Jamie?
It is. It is. Now, just on the start, we have Alex Sheppy, bronze medalist at Velez last year in the World Cup. Would really like to get through to the final. He needs a good steady but fast run. He made an error on the first run, but he's looking very tidy through there.
Yeah, he's got a very distinctive Union Jack flag boat there. We joke that it's a bold choice, but hopefully it is the shiny boat that carries him through to the final here. It's looking quite smooth so far, and he just needs to really pick up the rate and pick up the speed through to the finish now.
This is going to be not too bad a time. Come on, Alex. Come on. Up, up, up. Let's go. Eighth place.
Eighth place. He's on the bubble, but you never know.
I think that's good. He'd be lucky to get it through, but he had a very nice run. Here we have Matteo Bottini from Italia.
Yes, ignore the subtitle below you there. Italian paddlers, all very strong. He was a little bit unfortunate in Mezzana, having Eddie out earlier this year at the Europeans, but I'm sure that he's now looking for a little bit of redemption.
Yeah, they're on a bit of a comeback trail with men's kayak in Wildwater. They've been very, very strong for a number of years, and that's a good time.
There, yeah. Into sixth place.
Sixth place. We're down to the last 7 or 8 paddlers.
We have another Italian on the course now.
Yeah. Roberto Lonardi.
Very distinctive boat that he has. Taking it down a beautiful line there, just to the side of the stopper, and now he's back out into the flow, and just cutting nicely to the side of those waves there.
And he needs to pick it up.
There we go, bouncing a little bit, but not taking too much speed off, and he's really hammering it towards the line. This could be a very good time. 44 seconds into second place. He'll be very happy with that.
Okay. Joran Bogerts from Belgium on course.
Yeah, managed to medal at the Europeans this year, and he's taken it out into the eddy there, but sorry, his brother managed to medal at Europeans earlier this year. I'm sure that he's hunting for a medal himself.
I think he's...
Yeah, he just took a little bit of that, too much of that eddy at the start, and
I think he's down tools. He's just managing himself across to the finish.
Yeah.
He's going to be
disappointed
outside of the final position, I think. And his brother, Leon Bogerts, next from Belgium. Just entering under the bridge. Let's see if he gets a nicer line. And yes.
Yes.
Much better line.
He took a... I don't want to say a surprise medal at the Europeans earlier this year, but he was certainly an underdog against some of the bigger players in the field. And I'm sure that he'll be trying to replicate that success now. Very tidy line so far.
Yes. He looks like he's paddling quite within himself, but the time's going to be good, I think.
Yeah, often the paddlers who are the quickest don't look like they're trying that hard. And part of that is because they're just working with the water extremely well. And he's coming through now. 45 into 8th place.
And now Luca Baron.
Baron.
A little bit surprised he didn't get straight through the first run.
But it's clearly been a tough race, and he is a very, very strong sprinter though, and this is the kind of course that suits him. So an artificial course with some flat sections where he can really accelerate the boat back up to speed.
He was looking a bit ragged through that first section. He's going to have to pull it back together.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the pressure sometimes does get to you.
Oh yeah, he's just fighting the water a bit too much. He's not got the flow with it. And here we go. He's going to be close to 44 though, perhaps. Just outside.
Yeah. Still a good time.
Good enough for the final.
For that. And it means that he's got plenty of improvement to do.
Yeah,
so
we're down to the last 6 paddlers. So we have Luis Clavadescher from Switzerland.
And you can hear now the Swiss are on their bells. It dominates the sound of every championship, and it does seem to give their athletes that extra little boost that they need.
Yeah, they have a good entourage following them around the circuit. You always hear the cowbells when the Swiss are on course. I think it's going to be a good time. I think he's in.
Yes.
Second place.
What a beautiful paddle from Luis.
Yeah. Jan Zindler now from the Czech Republic. A very strong paddler. Perhaps been a little bit off form this year compared to 2024.
He's still been doing well though. It was 6th place, so only narrowly missed out on the final in the first heat by less than sort of 0.2 of a second, I believe.
We're going nice and clean through there. Just nicely on the flow. Perfect line through there. So you kept the boat speed on and through and across. So I think he's going to be going through into 6th place.
Nice. I was holding my breath there after we gave him the commentator's curse in Metsana.
Yes. We have Linus Bolzern from Switzerland on course.
Also known as Ed Sheeran amongst some of the teams.
Very nicely cross jump stopper. Nice tight line through there.
Very strong, very fast paddler.
Yeah. Almost getting some air.
Yeah.
Really nice line.
But taking quite a lot of eddy there.
Yeah.
Will he be able to bring it back?
Can he keep
don't
fighting?
know.
Got to keep fighting. 46.83. He'd be close to 46 again.
10th place.
Right on the cusp.
Bubble.
And we've got 3 more paddlers to go. Augustin Reboul from France.
Now, he's often claimed that he's a classic paddler, but he's been doing extremely well in the sprint this year. He's keeping the boat up. It's just flying through the water there, cutting through nice and flat. Maybe a little bit of that, too much of that stopper, but he can try and re-accelerate the boat now.
Yeah, he just lost his line a little bit, but he's on the line there, very nicely through there. On the fast water, up to 40 seconds now.
I still think it's going to be a good time. Through into second place.
Very
Great
nice
stuff from Augustine Rebel.
Okay, here we have Leo Montelet from Belgium.
Again, the most senior of the Belgian team at the moment. And bringing with him a lot of experience.
Would you say he's slightly stronger in the classic events?
He has done extremely well in the classic events. Maybe it's a little bit more of his forte, but I would never write him off for a sprint.
No, absolutely. But he looks like he's fighting the water a little bit, rather than letting the boat run.
Yeah, it's not the cleanest run we've seen, but he's got the power, so he might be able to pull it through anyway. I think this will still be good enough.
He's going to be close.
45, 46,
14th.
Ooh.
He's out. And the last athlete on course, Maxence Barou from France. Super talented whitewater paddler.
Yeah, as Nicky Cresser once said, probably the fastest man to never win an individual world title, but maybe this competition can be his victory.
I suspect he'll be a little bit cautious on this run. He's certainly got the skill to have a little bit in hand and take his time. He made a mistake down here, entered this eddy just here on the left. So he's negotiated that safely this time.
Now he's picking it up strong.
He's really going to have to, I think, yes.
Yes, that will make it through to second place.
He'll be pleased with that.
Oh, what an excellent race, and I'm now looking forward to tomorrow's final for the men's K1.
It should be very exciting competition.
Yes, there we can see our 10 qualifying athletes. Sadly, the British not making it through, but there's always next year. Anyway, I will now leave you and swap in for Vicky.
So through to the final, we have Mikalas Zapalati from the Czech Republic, Maxence Barou, Augustine Rebul, Luis Clavadesha, Roberto Lenardi, Leonardo Pontarolo, Nicolas Nadera Gomez, and Jan Zindler, Luca Baron, and Cornel Brescia from Switzerland, all through to the final. I look forward to seeing them run.